Where do you see yourself in 2, 3 years?
Uh, the next James Bond.
Good one.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
no, that's my dream role.
Yeah.
You know what? I really don't know. I'm trying to get into producing now. I am busy producing my own movie, which hopefully we're going to go into development on sometime in the future. As you know, it takes a long time to do those kind of things.
What's this about?
It's a true life story about an African American guy who was the first guy to swim the English Channel. He's a champion marathon swimmer, and because I used to be a swimmer,
Yeah.
it's a story I want to tell. And it's a human drama story. You know, he's been through a lot in his life, but he came through it, and he's achieved amazing things. So
So it's about. It's based upon you and your.
no, no, no. It's
No.
it's it's a real guy. He lives in Buffalo, New York, and it's his story.
Okay.
Yeah, his life story.
Yeah.
So I'm going to produce that.
Wow. And when do you think? In 2, 3 years or?
Yeah, you know, I would like to see it getting into development within the next year. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You.
then, you know, it'll take, so maybe 2 years, 2 to 3 years. That's the
Nice.
normal time span. It's always difficult. You got to get the financing and
Yeah.
sort the business, but hopefully in a couple of years, yeah. It'll be very good. If it gets to the screen, it's going to be a very good
Yeah.
movie. I know it will be.
Cool. Very cool. Um, Last question. In your entire career as actor, or in your entire life, what has been the biggest challenge for you that was very difficult, but you managed to, yeah, you managed and you're still proud of it today? That kind of achievement.
You know what? I've had so many challenges in my life, and but you keep moving through all of them. But I must say the biggest challenge I had was moving to the United States, and because when I was in South Africa, I was at like the height of my career. I had everything I wanted. You know, I could. Everyone knew me. I was a big celebrity and blah blah, all that kind of stuff. And I stopped. I gave everything up, and I came to the United States and had nothing, zero. Start from scratch, and I had to find an agent. Nobody knew who I was, so I had to like it was like starting my career all over again from the beginning, which was a big challenge, you know. And obviously, you know, with Stargate and that, I'm very lucky to have started that because now I have a worldwide fan base, and people in the industry now know my name, and so slowly I can start building up again. But that was the biggest challenge I had, because when I got to Los Angeles, in the first year, it was very, very difficult because there's no work, and it's like you don't know if you've made the right decision, you know, or anything like that. But I knew it was the right decision, and you just got to keep going, you know.
Never give up.
Never give up, because people think, you know, people will look at me and think, wow, Cliff Simon just got Stargate, but they don't know that I've been doing it for 20 years, you know, and it's work, it's hard work.
Yeah.
So nothing happens overnight, you know, you need to put in the time and the work and just stick with it, stick with it. Whatever you want out of life, stick with it. Eventually it's going to happen.
Oh,
Don't give up.
then you can be very proud of what you have accomplished, actually.
Yeah, you know, and that's why, like, you know, I won't take Stargate for granted or anything like that. Maybe some actors do. They, you know, take things for granted. I know a lot of the American actors do because they've never really had to struggle for things. A lot of them have, but some haven't. And the ones that haven't, they need to appreciate what they got.
Yeah.